Hey everybody. That's what happens when you get that's what happens when you get old. You cough, but you cough when you get off, or you get off when you cough, or something. I don't know. That's what they used to say. But at my age, I get off. I get off here. Please stop. Right? Welcome to Chris Clark's Cannabis and Coffee Connection. Conniption fit. I don't think that works. But it does it for me, so what are you going to do? Anyway, I just wanted to mention that I had a thought about hats. You wear them on your head. It's cold. That's why I'm wearing a hat, because it's fucking cold. Here in New England, it's about, it was like single digits this morning. Of course, this weekend it's going to be 53, because, we're living in the end times or whatever. The climate summit is happening somewhere in some fucking country run by the oil company. The president of this environmental thing is like, I'm the sultan of the oil company, and I'm going to talk about... It's too fucking late, by the way. I'm sorry to let people know this, but the environment is so fucked, I think, that it's too late. So I have a unique position. Fuck it, just do what you can do, because the environment is fucked, and in the next 100 years, probably, if we don't kill ourselves with mediocrity, we're going to kill ourselves with the sun, because I think the sun and the atmosphere and everything else is going to kill us. Fresh water is going to be like gold. Everyone's hoarding gold like Bob Menendez, but they should be hoarding water, clean water at least, unless they can find some way to, make dirty water clean. But unless they make $1 trillion on it, no one's going to do any R&D on it, because we all need self-driving cars. That's rich. And speaking of rich, that's all the only people that are going to be saved. Save the planet. What, for you? I'm sorry. Yeah, you got the folks who are responsible for the majority of the damage done, telling us to conserve so that later they have more. That makes a lot of sense. So you got highly educated, rich white people with, 3 houses, and each house has 5 bathrooms, but they have low-flow toilets, so they're saving the environment. No, you're not. You're consuming everything, and then you think that you turn around and then you're telling me, lecturing me, mansplaining, and a lot of these, I've been mansplained by women as well, usually the highly educated, out of touch, ivory tower, well-heeled white women. Mansplaining happens at many levels, and I think we should change the wording of mansplaining, because I think it's sexist. Now, what if I turn around and say that? Then people are going to get upset. But you know what I mean. It's all pretend, really. Gaslighting. That's what I was talking about earlier. Gaslighting, or, the frog in the boiling water. Of course, you say that to people now, and they're like, what? Frogs in boiling? That's cruel. No, it's a metaphor for making people stupider and stupider at levels where they don't notice it. Okay, for instance, I was talking to a younger coworker. These people are 30 years younger than me, and so that's a big difference. We were talking about the fact that if you say something around your devices, that it'll pick it up, and maybe you'll start getting ads for that particular thing, and that's pretty much well known at this point. So it used to be that someone would say that, and about 20 years ago or even less, and then, they would have to spend some time in a psychiatric ward being evaluated. But it's true, they're listening, and they are. And nobody seems to, be concerned about it. These kids that I was talking to were like, oh, that's okay, because, sometimes I need suggestions for, buying something. If we're talking about, chainsaws, with my dad, and then a chainsaw ad comes up, I'm okay with that. They're okay with that, by the way. And I only have a couple minutes here to talk, which is good, because my camera battery light is going. Because I could just go on and on, as maybe some people know. But I also wanted to talk about country music and pop music and the fact that they merged and no one noticed. The only difference between the pop music and the country music is the accent. You know, it's usually just a bro dude going, and then the subject matter is like, you know, similar, but it's always, you know, it's the same thing. I don't have to tell you that, but nobody wants to mention the fact that those two genres have completely merged, and the alt country, or the what supposedly is the cool country, is just the shitty country from 1992 that we used to watch on CMT and make fun of. Okay, that's like how you know, alternative country is. It's the shitty country from 1992, and we're accepting that because, again, we've been conditioned now to accept mediocrity and the like, and just kind of go with it, right? Oh, what's the big deal? Why are you saying anything? It's not that bad. You know, I'm just like, really? We're about to go, like, the world is just crumbling because of the fascism taking over, and including my home country in Ireland, now that the streets of Dublin are like, haven't been that you know, active since about 1916 at around Easter time. But it's really, really disheartening to see people just go, well, you know, and that's the way it is now. I don't have much time here, but I just wanted to get that off my chest at the Chris Clark Coffee and Cannabis Conversations. That's a good one. That's all CCCCC, right? That works, I think. So it's like phonetical. You know, and then people are making up words and they're thinking like whelp. W-E-L-P is a word. Welp, that's about all the time we have. Probably gonna go now. See you later. Bye-bye.